movie mutants and cinema creeps? It's me, Dale. Welcome you back for another Neon Trash review. And tonight we have a good one. We have Tomie, the first of the films out of I believe there's 8 of them now. And it's one of Junji Ito's famous manga series with Uzumaki, and he did Goyo, and a couple of other really bangers. And his style is very specific to him. If you see it, you'll definitely know. He's a very interesting dude and a creepy motherfucker. So without further ado, check this out.
Tsukiko.
恐ろしく美しくて出会った男たちが彼女の虜になって例外なく狂っていく。殺してもバラバラにしても
変わらないわね、月子。私嬉しいよ。
Well, we are back. Surprise, motherfuckers. Johnny Rocket behind the camera, staring at these goons over here.
What up, Johnny?
And I walked in on a hellacious bunch of weirdness. Tomie, what can I say?
Just the right moment.
Y'all tried to explain what was going on to me in the first half, and I was like, oh, okay. And from where I caught it, I was like, none of that made any sense whatsoever. What I actually saw, but what I saw to me actually felt like a weird 20-25 minute little bitty movie, but I kind of get the gist anyway of this character, and good God, that was scary. This is a collection.
Yeah.
This is a collection.
Yeah, it's there is a bunch of movies.
I IMDb'd it earlier.
Right, but that's different directors, right?
Yeah.
So we get, I don't know, as crazy as that was, I think I would subject myself to that again. I would roll the dice and see what somebody else had.
Take a deep dive. Honestly speaking, I thought this was a fascinating movie. It was almost like it belonged in the same genre as anime, in a weird way. Dark anime.
That's kind of what I like it, because we always explore foreign horror, because it normally takes it to a different direction and offers us something new and fresh.
Definitely.
This one was interesting. Like Tom said, he focuses a lot. It is like a Japanese giallo film.
A lot about this movie in terms of the plot that you kind of have to wonder about, and you just kind of have to draw your own conclusions about it, because there's some aspects of it that just aren't really not fully explained. Some of it gives you a bare minimum of an explanation, but then you just kind of have to go with it.
I mean, they're all excellent actors in this movie. I feel like everyone kind of revels in this weird type of subtle darkness, as the characters are with this type of story. But at the same time, I found myself going they're so vague and so dark and so, subtle in their own ways.
So vague, so dark.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's a preference thing at that point. For me, I like a little bit more exposure with characters like that, but that's not this type of movie, really. Honestly, no.
This felt kind of fever dreamy, honestly.
Definitely.
Another part of the unsettlement, came from limited dialogue and kind of, nuanced moods and odd looks and weird lighting.
They certainly don't make movies like this anymore.
No,
this is late 90s?
99.
Yeah.
99.
Yeah, I mean,
that experimental era of the 90s, especially in the late 90s, where I felt like they were doing everything they could to just explore new terrain, push the envelope.
Yeah, they
and all
actually
that.
did cool stuff.
Fight Club and Hyperkinetic and Tarantino and indie culture was kind of coming somewhat to the cinematic forefront, so this movie really pushes the envelope in those regards. It's a fascinating film as an art movie. Tomie the Hammer
There we go. All right. Your version of this movie based off that. All right.
Tomie the Hammer gives Tomie out of 10 an even 7 out of 10. Dale!
I was actually thinking that too, about a 7, 7.5. Because I really like the source material, so it's nice to see they did a good job.
Yeah.
It also helps if you read the original story. So, it's one of those things.
Yeah, Junichi Ito is awesome. I'm familiar with his work. Like, I know Dale's really into him, and he's someone I want to explore more of. I have to say, my overall synopsis of this movie is, I loved the packaging that it came in. Just the way it was filmed, there's Japanese films during the 90s especially, and also somewhat during the 80s that just had this certain style of camera work that, the visual presentation is very unique to that era, and it's an awesome look for it. So I guess I would have to come to maybe a 6.5.
Ah, well, there you guys have it.
But I enjoyed it.
There it is.